Hello, hello. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the stream. What's up? What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody had a great Thursday. Everybody hear me all right? Hello, Mr. Rob. How are you, buddy? How's everybody doing this fine evening? Um, hey, question. How long does it taken to let y'all send a message? What's up, Mr. Fat HVAC? What's up, buddy? Hello, Brittany. What's up, Mr. Comfort? How you doing? Everybody have a good Thursday. Hold the applause. Well, I had a pretty uneventful Thursday. I we did a bunch of maintenances today. That was about it. Got to look at some more commercial stuff. Um, so still learning a lot on the commercial side. So that's always good. Um, just chilling with Jesse. I might have to change the title to that. We'll see. We'll see. Um, that's funny. What everybody else do on this Thursday? Just chilling with Jesse. We'll see. I don't know yet. Yeah, I had. We did. Um, I touched 8 systems in total today. Let's see, 4 of them. So half of them were commercial style. So no AC due to a bad double pole 60 amp breaker for the air handler. I've seen that a few times. I actually seen that exact thing not too long ago. So I did see something today that I hadn't seen before. So it was a 5-ton residential split. Um, I forgot to get a picture of it, but it was a 5-ton residential split um, carrier system, and it looked just like a normal standard. It almost looked builder grade from before I opened it up. But I opened it up, and it's a 14-15 SEER. Open it up. It's 3-phase. I didn't realize that was a thing on the smaller residential systems, but opened it up, and that puppy was 3-phase. It took me a second, like, well, it was interesting. So it had obviously just a capacitor for the motor, and the third leg power went to a little, almost like a second little defrost board is what it looked like, and 223 foot. Yep, it was. It was pretty neat. I hadn't seen that on your normal residential stuff, so that was a neat find today. Something. Yeah, yeah, you did tell me. Yeah, for sure. That was neat to finally see that. So, um, I I got to maintain a few of those. Uh, some of the other ones were a lot older. Two of them were low on refrigerant, so we leak searched one of them. Um, Detected a couple of hits in the evaporator coil. It was very rusty, so uh, found that phase monitor. What's up, Joe? Welcome in, buddy. Not sure where Rob went. He must have bailed on us. But yeah, that thing was cool. But anyway, the other systems, two of them low on refrigerant, and one of them is about going to have to be replaced. We'll see what they want to do though. What Schrader? Cool. That's a good question. That's kind of something I've been in the middle of. So Schrader core. What Schrader core removal tool do I have or use? I currently have a yellow jacket that I don't really like. But I'm about to get me two new Appions. They're just kind of pricey, so I'm having to wait. But I'm using a yellow jacket one that I'm not a big fan of, and it's kind of sad because I really like. There's not much yellow jacket I don't like. Um, so Mr. Rob found a refrigerant leak where the liquid line stem joins the valve body and the condenser. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, really? What do you not like about the Appion? I used two of a coworker of mine. We used two of his the other day, and I thought they were great. So I don't know if it's like a different one or what, but yeah, the one I've been using, I'm not a big fan of for sure. I'll ask the chat what core removal tools are y'all using for for that and for like vacuum and stuff or just anything. I'm leaning towards Appion, um, but I don't know. I hadn't really decided. Yellow jacket. Rob, is yours the big long one? Because I know Yellow Jacket, the one I have is the longer one. I like the Appion because it's a little bit shorter and it kind of fits better. But yeah, I haven't really decided yet. So, um, what do you not like about them, Mister Fat HVAC? Just a standard one. Yeah, I don't even know which one I have. I just know it's real long, and actually I should have brought it in here and showed y'all. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting me something different for sure. Oh, sorry. I thought you were okay. It don't always grab the stem. Okay, that's kind of the problem I've had with this one I have now. So, have you ever seen the field piece hose? Have you seen the field piece Jose's? I don't know who Jose is, but hoses for manifold. Get some and love them. Got some and love them. Um, no, I didn't. Yeah, I have not. I have not seen those or used those. So that's always good to know. I'll keep that in mind next time I get some hoses. Try those. Missing a few people tonight. Mr. Haven't seen Mr. Austin pop in here yet. The low loss ends are smaller. Huh. That's good to know because I know the other ones, the yellow jacket ones are pretty big. What's up, Mr. Jeffrey? Jeffrey John, welcome. I'm Appion, a Supco. How's the Supco ones? I've never used those. I've only heard about the Supco ones, never tried them. But I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. That was actually part of the chat tonight, guys, or the stream, the Hangout. I was kind of want to do like a tool talk, go over like talk about tools. So that's perfect kind of introduction to that. Just a minute ago. So that's kind of where I was wanting to go tonight with this stream. So I guess y'all read my mind, but yeah, let's talk tools tonight. We hadn't really done that on the channel much. I actually brought in some tools. I got them here tonight. I was kind of show y'all kind of my favorites, depending on the situation. What I like to grab in that situation and what I recommend from what I've used. So I kind of do that tonight as we go along. Just kind of show y'all some of the stuff I use and what I like, and y'all might have the same stuff. Who knows? Harbor Freight all day long. I bought a few things from Harbor Freight, but some of the stuff I bought was not the to my liking. Yeah, what do y'all think of the Supco Schrader tool? The ones that have it. I have not even touched one of those. Basic hand tools aren't bad. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. The only thing that I bought that was bad as far as hand tools from Harbor Freight was I bought some needle nose pliers one time, and they broke like the second time I used them. So other than that, I mean, their hand tools are some of their hand tools are not too bad. So trying to think of what I have bought there. I haven't bought anything from Harbor Freight recently. I'm trying to think of what I bought there that I'm like, oh, I use it all the time. I did have a good. They finally wore out, but for the longest time I had got me a dang good pair of knee pads from Harbor Freight that I used forever and ever. So I kind of remember that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've shopped at Harbor Freight, but hey, whatever y'all like, let me know. I mean, I'm open to try stuff. I just know they get a bad rap on several things. So, let's see. Hard to mess up knee pads. Yeah, it is. It took a long time to wear these out. I got bony knees, so that doesn't help anything. Rubber pocket brake is good for small sheet metal jobs. That's cool. Klein thermal imager. Oh, I ain't seen. Oh, I did see that. I saw a picture of it the other day. They're pretty expensive, I think. I think they're pretty expensive. At least that's what somebody was saying. One second, guys. I am working on something. Fits in pocket. That's cool. Sorry, y'all. Fits in. That is cool. I haven't used thermal stuff much for things, but it just depends. Um, Question for y'all that's in here. How long is it letting y'all go between um, posting a comment or in the chat? Because I feel like it's not going as fast as it usually does. But anyway, um, yeah, somebody let me know that if I need to make an adjustment. Yeah, I want to talk tools tonight. So, um, Klein Thermal Imager, I'd only heard about it. I think I'd seen a picture of it. Um, Great for boilers. I'm always lagging. I'm sorry, Mr. Fat HVAC. I wish it wouldn't lag for you. I know on trivia nights you you have a hard time. I hate that. Flare One makes a good thermal image device that plugs into your phone or tablet, cheaper but works good. I think I've heard of that one too, the Flare one. So I'll definitely keep those in mind for sure, for sure. I'm curious. I'm gonna do another poll here. Let's end that one. Thank y'all for doing the poll coming in. Y'all, if you're not subscribed, smash the subscribe button. I'm trying to give away free stuff, and if we can get up to 2,000, then that's going to happen. Favorite gauges. I currently use, so I get asked this a lot as far as tools go. Um, I have to say, if we're talking hoseless gauges, then the field piece wireless probes and clamps is obviously my go-to. If I'm using a gauge with hoses, then it's still field piece, the S-Man 480s 4-port. I've had them for years now and been very very pleased. I feel it's hard for field piece to do wrong in my opinion, and so I both types of gauges are field piece. It's hard to. Actually, when I first started, I was with Yellow Jacket, but I got into field piece stuff and I just took off. I didn't turn back. S Man's 480s. Thank y'all for voting. Tell your friends and family, y'all. Get some more people on the channel. Have some good times. All right, I want to start a poll here now that you've. Actually, it was about field piece. So let's see what the chat thinks here. One second. I'm trying something new. One second. Oh man, I wish I was more computer savvy, guys. Oh, better than test. Yeah, I have a lot of people that like Testo. I just don't know what the big hype is with Testo. I don't think it's any better. I just put a new poll. See who. This is not gauges or anything. This is just in general. What's your favorite brand, Field Piece or Yellow Jacket, as far as their products? But yeah, I don't know if anybody in here. I know Rob is. If you are familiar with Scott Howard, Mr. Scott Howard is like a big Testo freak. He he really likes Testo. I just don't. I mean, they must be decent, but when people act all hyped up like they're better than Field Piece, I don't see it. I don't see it. So if somebody can explain to me why they're better, then we'll see. But as far as their gauges go, Field Piece has got them beat for sure. 100% for sure. So I was going to show y'all a few things that I have. Most of this I keep in tool bags. Some of it's kind of seasonal. It just depends. I got 2 votes so far for Field Piece. Android iPhone. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, so it's just now let's see. Okay, so y'all can chat a lot better now. Tools. So we'll pick out a few things that y'all seen me use this a bunch. I showed it on a video not too long ago, but if I have a low voltage short or I come across a unit with if I come across a unit with a blown fuse, low voltage fuse, I'm pulling out this guy. So basically, it's short pro tool. It has the light. All right. It has the normal alligator clips on each end. I love this thing. This is my second one. I've had the first one, I wore it out because I used it so much. This is my second one. I love this tester. I would use this one over the popping one, a reset of one any day of the week. I found this one to be a little more reliable. You don't have to reset it; it resets itself. This one is actually cheaper than the popper one. I think you can find this one. It's made in America too, which is very important. I think this one, last time I bought one, I bought this one for like less than $30. So not too bad in today's standards. So the short pro tool with a light. It's always in my bag, ready for low voltage short. I actually look forward to low voltage short, so I can pull this out, and it's very, very helpful. The people that tell me it's like just blow, just put new fuses in it. It's like, wow. I mean, it's a lot more convenient to use the tool. So, but that's, if you don't have one of those, you're looking for a new tester, I'd try that one. I definitely love mine. What kind of low voltage testers do y'all have? Or does anybody have that one as well? I know I haven't met many people that has had the light one. Scott Howard doesn't have to pull out his gauges and use them 10 times a day. That's very true. If he uses them once in a day, it's probably a lot for him. So that's very true, Rob. I didn't think about that. That's funny. Little popper. Just the old popper. I'm talking about, so I'm talking about the one with a button. Click on top. Yeah, I think most everybody has that one. But the times I've used them, like it would short, but it wouldn't pop. Like, I don't know. I just didn't have good experiences with them. Yeah, I've enjoyed the light for sure. Definitely been a lot better for me. But hey, it's whatever works for you. Whatever we like. We all like different things, but I like to share how I do it. Sorry, y'all. All right, oh wow. I'm getting more votes for Yellow Jacket than I thought I would, but hey, I guess it depends on the product too. But That's awesome. Thank y'all for voting with that. Um, just haven't made the investment into the fancy one yet. Maybe someday. Inflation, yeah. That's true, inflation. But hey, stuff. If anything's under $30, I can consider that cheap. Really, anything under really in the grand scheme of things, anything under $100 is probably cheap. But Mr. Joe, just don't use a light one on a commercial package unit with a bunch of 3-pole contactors. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when I would be using it for that, but it's good to know. Chase my tail, and there wasn't a short anymore. Huh. Yeah, I've flick your finger and grab it. Yeah. Tell me how that works for you and get back with me. That's funny. That's hilarious. Well, something else that I have here, guys, that I've used a lot, and I find myself using this for refrigerant caps. This is like the perfect tool for the refrigerant caps, and primarily the ones on the trains, and y'all know which ones I'm talking about. This is made by Klein, and this is their miniature 4-inch um, adjustable, and it is just very convenient. Fits right in the little pocket on the side of my bag, and I pull this thing out a couple times a day. This thing was great. I think this thing was $10. I forget where I got it, but it was like $10. Um, and this is just handy. And I've used it not just refrigerant caps, but anytime you need excuse me, um, there's tight spots where you need to, you know, like if you're changing a fan motor and you're needing to hold um, a nut or something in place, this thing works really good. Klein Tools makes this one. 10 out of 10 recommend this wrench for, like I said, primarily refrigerant caps, but I've used this has come in handy in a lot of different situations. So one more time, Klein Tools. Oh, you got two in your bag? That's cool, man. Short throw tool is good. Tickles. Mm. Anybody else have that wrench? Is that first time seeing it? Like I said, it was like $10. It's been a handy little tool. So ratcheting 1/4 by 5/16 wrench. Yeah. Yeah, those are good. Those are absolutely good. Um, the store in Cornelia usually has a 2-pack of Crescent, one big and one small, like yours, for $11, rubber insulated. Well, dang, that even beats that, huh? You get 2 wrenches. So everyone go to the store in Cornelia and get these wrenches. They have great deal. I'll have to remember that, Rob. Next time we're over that way, run in there and see what else they got. I feel like I've got some great deals on stuff in there. But all right, this next thing I wanted to show y'all. Um, I use it quite a bit. It's a little bulky, um, but it works really good when I do use it. It is also made by Klein. It is Klein's um, crimper. So the crimping tool that they have, and it has all 3 different sizes of spades you can put in there. Um, I love this thing. It's so easy to use. It makes it really quick and simple. Like I said, my biggest thing with it is it's kind of big and bulky compared to your normal, just standard crimper cutter. But I've definitely got my money's worth out of this. It saved me a lot of time. Uh, it's been it's really satisfying to use too. It does it like perfectly. Uh, so this has been this has been an excellent tool. Um, yeah, if y'all were thinking about getting one, I'd recommend it. Just to make sure you have a big pocket for it. That's the only thing I would suggest for that tool. But other than that, it's been really good. That's a few of the tools I use a lot. What is what is something that y'all would recommend that y'all use a lot that it's not really, I guess you could say, is not really considered normal, like a screwdriver or your drill. Something like this. That's a little, it's a wrench, but still it's a little bit different than just your normal stuff. That's like, oh man, I'm glad that's in my bag. Um, I don't have them with me tonight, but I have these things. Um, I have these tools for getting, um, shoot, what is it? The like the nut to put on the end of a for conduit. I don't use that every day, but those are just when I have them, I'm like, wow, that makes that so much easier. Um, just just always a lifesaver to have those. So, but I find myself, and I'm about to show y'all the set I have, but a good pair of wire strippers is always just just a go-to grab pretty much on every call. I feel like so, and the set I have here, I actually got these off Amazon. I mean, I know it's Amazon, but that's where I found them the cheapest. And it is these are Nipex, um, the red and blue handled ones. And these right here, let's try to get closer here. This is the wire strippers that I use, and got the big end on them. See that? Um, Obviously, it strips good. But my favorite part about it is the cutting piece right here. So this piece right here, um, and I've had these for over a year, and they're still just pretty much as sharp as the day I got them. These will cut through 8 gauge wire, and like it's butter. I have never seen anything as far as to this size that cuts as good. At least the cutting piece. Um, it cuts as good as this tool right here. Then it's so smooth. It always makes a perfect perfect cut when I'm stripping a wire. It's always just a perfect cut. So if you do not have a pair of these, I would this out of all the tools I have, I would recommend this right here um, over any pair of wire strippers out there. I would put them up against any one of them. What's up, Tech Junkie? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, buddy. Oh, yeah, 90-degree drill attachment. Yeah, absolutely, got to have that. I have a DeWalt one that I like over, surprisingly, a DeWalt one that I like over pretty much any of them. I had a Milwaukee one. I did not like it. I hate to even say that because Milwaukee is my jam. Um, yeah, I have a DeWalt 90-degree bit. I don't have it with me, but yeah, I going back to these. I think these were I think these were about $40 on Amazon. 30 or 40. But these were the cheapest. That was the cheapest place I could find them was Amazon. And these I would buy if I lost this tool, I would immediately wherever I was go on Amazon and buy another pair. That's how much these have been useful and how much I've loved using these. So just a little FYI for these right here. Mr. Rob, one of the best things I found lately is the hex bit that has the slide on socket. Oh yeah, so, yeah, 6. I think maybe. Client, yeah, it's like it's stacked like a Christmas tree. Um, actually, I do have that. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna step right over here and grab it. I'll show y'all that what he's talking about. All right. Yeah, these right here, they are made. Let's see. It is made by Klein, and you'll probably seen this right here. So it has your normal 5/16 and quarter on the end, but this shaft can store them as well. So like here's the that goes in your drill. Basically, you just on the other end, you just put what you need, and then you can slide them back to get these two off. You slide them back on the other end. So you got 5/16 and a quarter. I'm still rusty. I need to oil it. And then you got 3/8 and 7/16. You just take it off that end. Good to go. And you also have 1/2 and 9/16. So it's a very cool tool. Very useful. I find myself using this a lot instead of carrying around a socket set. I just carry this thing and I never have to grab my socket set. So it's my most common one. I just keep on the end. And the other ones just slide them on. Just clip on here and you can store them. So yeah, I think I forget what I paid for this, but using the drill, very good tool. That's what you're talking about, wasn't it, Rob? Just verify. I'd hate to explain that and then not be what you're talking about, but I love that. It's been very handy, very handy attachment there. If y'all don't have one, I recommend getting that too. What's up, Z? How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Yeah, made by Klein. This thing is awesome. I use it every day. I do grab that every day. So, oh, Tech, you got what's the Kung flu? I don't think I've ever heard of the Kung flu. I hope you feel better though, man. Ugh, any kind of flu is rough, I'm sure. For sure, for sure. Um, let's see, what else did I bring in here tonight to show y'all? Showed y'all the wire strippers I have. As we approach the fall, um, at least in North Georgia, we're going to be heading into we're going to be heading into fall, and we're heading into the cooler season. Gas furnace season and heating season will be coming quick, you know. And one thing Can't wait for heating season. I know, man. I'm ready to work on some gas furnaces. It's probably my favorite thing to work on in the trade is a gas furnace. But anyway, when I have a ooh man, gross, gross. Anyway, heading into gas furnace season. If I got to change a gas valve on a furnace this season, um, there is two things I'm grabbing first thing, and I'm taking to that furnace, and it is this right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is made by Crescent. It is a ratcheting top wrench. And it locks. I got two of these. This has been the biggest lifesaver. If I have to do anything with hard pipe or a gas valve, this right here is the cat's meow. And kind of like I was praising my wire strippers when gas season's here. I'm these things are my two little angels for changing gas lines and valves. And made by Crescent, like I said, the head ratchets. Got two of them. That cuts the time in half doing this. Um, they sell these at Home Depot. I think they're about. I've had these a long time. The prices may be different, probably higher. But I think I think I paid around $35 a piece for these. But kind of like my wire strippers, if I didn't have these, if I something had happened to these, I'm getting I'm getting new ones immediately. So made by Crescent, the ratcheting pipe wrench. Get you some. Make your life easier come heating season. And they definitely been some of my favorite tools when it's cold for sure. I like the sweat to be rolling down the. You just tell it how it is, huh? Man, I'm ready for summer when it gets here. When I get to like right now, I'm like, bring on the fall. Um, we're in the dog days, and I'm ready for it to cool off and um, get some heating calls. Fault line gravel, welcome to the chat. He says he'll have to pick some up. Normal pipe wrenches are a pain. Yeah, they definitely can be. And I didn't know how much of a pain they were until I found these bad boys. Get y'all some of these. Get them. They make your life so much easier. It's like I said, Home Depot. And fortunately for me, um, or most people should be not too far from a Home Depot. If you don't have a Home Depot near you, I would move because they sell Milwaukee too. Um, so yeah, get y'all them Crescent pipe wrenches. Get y'all the Crescent pipe wrenches. Make your life easier. How about it? How about it? The only thing I like about cooler weather is my life gets a little slower for yard work, and the wife can make some amazing foods. Hey man, when it gets cooler, you know what that means for me? Football season's coming back. Thanksgiving, Christmas, good food. Um, good food is right around the corner. I know we're going to be grilling out football season. So I can definitely, chili season. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Chili season. As long as it has no beans in it. Crock pot season. Heck yeah. Make a good pot roast or something. Um, tomato soup and grilled cheese. Absolutely. Heck yeah. What's up, RV10 Flyer? My Ameristar Gree 22 seer 9K mini split and my Chevy Express 2500 is the cat's meow and keeps it 68 to 74 degrees all day long. 1620 of solar on the roof. Well, hey man, that's cool beans. Glad to hear. um, Yeah, I'm so ready for cooler weather and just all the amenities that come with it. I think I think God designed seasons that we would stay entertained and enjoy what comes with them. So I think that's um, why God designed it like that. So I try to think of it like that. I was kind of wondering the same thing, Robbie. I just didn't want to be. I just didn't want to ask it like that. But Mister RV, Mrs. RV, do you live in your van? We have to know. Jambalaya and gumbo. Jeffrey, are you in Louisiana? Um, very good stuff. Not necessarily something you cook around here. I would say you're probably chili is a pretty big thing around here. Barbecue. Um, but yeah, jambalaya gumbo. Sure, it's good stuff. Um, y'all have the windows open yet? Oh, windows open yet? It's not that cool yet. It's still getting. It's supposed to be 95 here next week, so we're not nowhere near fall. Fall. We're having false fall this weekend, as I call it. I think the high is around 80. I'm going. I don't know what y'all are doing this weekend, but I'm going up to the mountains. Um, so hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler. I'm going up to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, for a little getaway. Um, and hopefully it's going to be a little cooler. The last few times I've been up there, last few years, it's been hot. It's Hades, but yeah, definitely not fall yet. I'll tell you that. What's up, Mr. Silent Stone? Hello, how you doing? Hello, HVACR family from Connecticut. Love Southern food. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you like Southern food. Hey, I um went up to Boston last year and had my first lobster roll and some other things. I got to tell you, um, I could never live up north, but y'all got some pretty good food up there too. I'll give y'all credit. There's some pretty good stuff up there. Um, that lobster roll was something else I had. Sorry, I lost my filter. You're good, Rob. Well, that's good stuff. No sweat dripping on the invoices and revives you while working through these 90. Yeah, I hear you, RV. Where are you from, RV? It must be hot where you're at still too. Possum and grits, baby. That's funny. I got my coworker. He this past weekend he had he's told the story a couple times at work now, but he'd been on call or something. He got home, it's dark, been in and out. Anyway, he was walking in the house and it was dark. He's barefoot and he stepped on something. Um, and he made him jump. He turned the lights on. Like, what the heck was that? And he showed us a picture. His dang coon dog had drug in a possum in the house, and it had ripped that thing open. It bleeding, and apparently it was playing possum because after he stepped on it, turned the light on, that thing come alive on him, and he was trapped in the room, and uh, so anyway, he grabbed his shotgun and beat it to death with the butt of the shotgun. I said, "Why didn't you shoot the thing?" And then I didn't think about it. He's got some nice hardwood floors or something, so he probably didn't want buckshot in his floor. But yeah, that's funny you said possum because he uh, he had a heck of a possum story here the other day. So uh, yeah, watch what the dogs bring in because apparently they'll just drag wildlife in. Um, Southern life, Southern life indeed. Oh, Mr. RV's from Kentucky. I'm actually going to Kentucky in 3 weeks. I'm going to watch my dogs play up there, going on a little road trip. So I'll be in Kentucky pretty soon. Charleston has the best Southern food. Well, my wife likes Charleston. I've never been to Charleston. Need to get over there. Definitely on the bucket list. Paris Island, 1980. Awesome. uh, y'all are fun. So much fun in here. I had a few more tools I forgot to show y'all here. So we were talking about excuse me. We were talking about what were we talking about? Tools. Heating season. Yeah, with fall coming, and heating season, whatnot. My kitchen is nowhere near. Funny. Do y'all want to see the tool that has landed me the most system sales? This tool has netted me the most system sales out of any other tool in my tool bag. Um, Before I pull it out, any guesses in the chat what I'm about to show y'all? This tool has landed me more system sales than any other tool. Anybody have a guess before I pull it out and show y'all what I'm talking about? A screwdriver. uh, not not a screwdriver. 8 and 1, no. Megometer's up there, but it's not number one. I'm talking about my experience. You might sell systems a different in a different way, an easier way. But oh, what's up, Sam? I didn't realize that was you, man. Welcome in. Um, what I have used, and this is made by Field Piece. It's a detector. It's not a leak detector though. It is a carbon monoxide detector made by Field Piece. This thing has netted me so many system sales because why does it net me so many system sales, you might ask? Well, when I'm using this thing, I'm going in the house. I'm using this with the customer. So they're already seeing it. They already kind of know what I'm doing, what I'm looking for. If I am checking their system, I take this around to all the supply vents. If I'm getting levels of carbon monoxide, then when they're with me, that makes it a very easy transition into, all right, we have an issue because you're leaking carbon monoxide in your home. Are you aware of what carbon monoxide does to a person? It's the silent killer. So everybody saw that. So it's a silent killer. Um, and I'll ask people like, do you have children in the home? Do you have elderly people in the home? If this carbon monoxide level gets to a certain point, you might go to sleep and not wake up, and that's scary. That's scary to me. That should be scary to anyone. So a lot of times when I'm checking that, and if I get real high readings, then obviously I'm checking your heat exchanger on your gas furnace, and it's going to be cracked or a hole. If you're getting any carbon monoxide, then it's leaking. But if you're getting levels like 8, 9, 10 plus parts per million, you got a pretty substantial leak. You need to check it. Um, and then a lot of times, depending on the age, because usually it's older. Well, it depends nowadays with the junk they've made, but usually turns into um, a system sell pretty quickly. And yes, it saves lives because a little tip to the new guys in here that's not been doing it long. If you're not familiar with doing maintenance or service on um, gas furnaces or anything that's combustion, make sure before you leave the call, you ask the client, do you have proper working carbon monoxide detectors in the home? Be sure to ask that because they might not. If it's an older furnace, they 100% need to have those installed because um, there's a chance. Not only is it the right thing to do, there's a chance you could be liable If they did have a leak and they got sick or died, um, you know, their family might be looking for somewhere to point, and they're going to look. Well, I have a work order here. Jesse from so and so was here 2 weeks ago. Now my grandmother's passed away from carbon monoxide poisoning. It'd be hard to live with that. So um, tell them they need carbon monoxide detectors. Check those heat exchangers. Um, this one works really great. I've been very. It's kind of pricey. Um, I think it was. I don't remember what I paid. Pretty pricey though compared to that stuff I gave y'all. But this thing is very accurate. I've used several of them. This one's the most accurate I've used. Yeah, check those. Check the vents. Check those heat exchangers, CO levels, and let's save some lives. And you might get you a system sale. So just keep that in mind. Quick check of the chat here. I ain't as far south as I want to be. Oh man, where'd you say you're from, Tech Junkie? I forgot. Or is that was that what you were saying, Charleston? Yeah, saves lives, Rob, 100%. Robbie, I think you have the same one, or you used to. I don't know if you still do. Um, saves lives. Have you ever? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. Have you ever left it on the truck? You'd be surprised how you run across it. Man, I've left crap sitting on the back bumper. Um, yeah, like a lot of the field pieces have the magnet. I've never stuck it to the van, but I have left stuff. I've left contactors sitting on top of the van, and they're just chilling when I get to the next call. Um, the one that took the cake for me, though, I would just started. I'd actually just got a van. It was a little Ford Transit, the small one, my first company, and I just got it. And I was helping another guy. We had the same van. We were doing a change out. We finished the change out install. The dude had walked up and had just leaned over on my van. He's like 6'5". He's a big old dude. And he got out of his van, walked over my window of my van. We were talking. He leaned up on my van. Um, and we talked for a minute, and then I left. And I pulled out on the highway, got about a few hundred yards down the highway, and I heard something. And it went clang, clang, clang over the top and fell off. And it was like, what the heck was that? Fell off the roof of the van. Thought, well, it was an acorn or a walnut, something like that. So I get a call about a couple minutes later. He's like, "Man, I can't find my keys, man. I can't get out of here. I ain't got." I thought, "Oh man!" And the guy had leaned up on my van and put his keys on top of my van. I drove down the highway. Luckily, they were sitting right in the road where we could see them because it was heavy brush on both sides of the road. You're talking about a key, just yay big. Um, Fortunately, um, they fell off and were still in the road where I could see them. Luckily, another car didn't hit them. Um, yeah, that was probably my biggest story on leaving stuff on a van. It wasn't even my fault. Yeah, I've left contactors and little boxes like that on top. Um, I guess if you put something up and you didn't realize it and it's gone, I guess you wouldn't think about it. So who knows what else has been lost? I might be missing some tools because of that. I hope not, but everybody ain't perfect. So I'm sure y'all have left stuff on places, and I've left my whole tool bag and gauges at a house. But that's easy to do. You have it at the unit, go talk to the customer, you get sidetracked, you think you're loaded up, and you check out. I've done it one time. The lady was laughing at me, so it kind of hurt my feelings. But she was pretty good spirit. She laughing at me, but I didn't do it again. But yeah, it's leaving leaving stuff on the van or at the customer's house is um, something I think everybody runs into. Quick check of the chat. After you sell them a new unit, do you do them a favor and install a carbon monoxide detector? So that really depends on the company. We will ask them if they have any. If if they don't, we usually tell them to get them. Get them some. Um, Kind of just depends on company policy or how you do things as far as that goes. Um, let's see. Every home needs ultra low CO. Yeah, they definitely. Every home. If you have gas appliances of any kind of carbon, anything that's going to produce carbon dioxide, you need to have detectors. Um, Roanoke, Virginia. Oh, I did ask you that one time. Welcome from Virginia. Um, Most of my bad heat exchangers did trigger my CO detector blower pressure. Actually pushes the flame back towards the in-shot burners. That's true, but I've also seen um, heat exchangers, they'll rust out in a certain spot and they will actually cause like one or two of the burners to not light because that combustion or the induced draft is not pulling it the intake is cut off before it can reach the burner tube or the burner inlet. I've seen that before too. That was an interesting failure. But yes, 100% RV. Good input there. CO detector in every home is a must for sure. I recommend CO detector to all my customers with gas burning appliances. 100%. Like I said, if they have gas burning in the home, then they need CO detectors. 100%. Because silent killer, um, that'd be hard to swallow. If anybody knows a close relative or a friend or know anybody that you might have knew that's died from that, um, my sympathy because that has to be tough. Um, why don't you ever wear your Hawks jersey or hat? Keeping them in safekeeping since there's is that. Oh man, Sam, you crack me up, man. I I'm not a huge basketball fan. I'll just go and say. And if I do watch basketball, it's usually college basketball. So I don't really, I'm not, I had to think about who the Hawks were. Um, but yeah, I'm not a huge basketball. Football and baseball are my two go to sports. I like racing a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot. But yeah, my two main sports are um, football and baseball. Um, Fixing to buy my third drain shop vac adapter. Keep losing them. My third drain shop vac adapter. Are you talking about the end for like the vacuum cleaner, Robbie? If so, I need to go grab mine and show everybody that because that's a good thing everybody should have, especially maintenance techs or any service tech really. I find tape measure utility knives fast. Oh yeah, I found I have found cobalt wire strippers. I think the best thing I ever found like in a crawl or an attic was a I found like $20 bills. Some people found and that finding free tips is very good. Yeah, the green thing. Yep. I think I introduced everyone at work, Rob, where we were. I think I introduced all y'all to that. So yeah, I'll go grab that here in just a second. Let me go grab that. I did. Yep. Be right back. I'm gonna grab that. That's a good thing to show everybody too. 1 second, guys. Be right back. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all keep telling me good stuff I need to show, and I have to go get it. Um, Before I went to tech school in Atlanta in '94, hey, that's cool. So you're in Georgia too. We were living in an apartment. The water heater split open at the flue weld seam. Ooh, most pushed the flame out the front. What's that? Wow, man, that's scary. Oof, that's very scary. All right, so what me and Rob were talking about. This is another thing that it's cheap. I think it was like $22 or something. Um, Most y'all have seen this probably, or most y'all have this. This is for your vacuum. I'm about to do for a new one too. Um, it has I put a coupling on here. You put it on a drain line, and it gives you. It has a clear tube, so when you turn it on, you can see whatever it pulls out. It's very, very cool, very convenient, very easy to use. So I just have a coupling on here. Um, if it's just a straight pipe, or if it already has a 90 or a coupling on the end, this will slide into that, obviously. And it comes apart, so you can clean it or whatever you need to do for it. They're like 20 something bucks on Amazon, or your local supply house might have them for even cheaper. Who knows? It just slides over the end of the vacuum. Has a couple different sizes it can use. Very cheap, very easy. It's been very convenient, lifesaver. Makes clearing and um, vacuuming out drains. Very, very nice. So I forget exactly what it's called. DIY vac, DIY vac brand. So I got mine on Amazon. Very, very, very good attachment tool to use. Get y'all one of these. Very, very good. I'm glad you mentioned that, Rob, because I forgot about that. That's something I think every service tech should have. Because man, as much wet calls as I call them, we run in the summer. Clogged drain lines and what have you. It's that attachment there gets used a lot. Went to Gwinnett Tech in Lawrenceville. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's awesome. I went to um, I went to North Georgia Technical College in Clarksville. Sure did. Worked at Shoemate. Okay, Shoemate. That's down toward a little further toward Atlanta than I am. But actually, the company I'm at now. No, no, never mind. I'm thinking of another company. Shoemate. Yep, um, definitely heard of them. Actually, went behind them last week on a warranty call that they could not fix. It was a 2014 Linux. Their high efficiency communicating system, the ones with a fiberglass top that I found out the hard way. Oh man, it had a bad. Obviously, we got tech support involved, but we had a bad controller thermostat, and the indoor board was flashing a code. Um, Not flashing a code. It was flashing for dehumidification mode when it shouldn't have. So there was no reason for that to happen. So we condemned the board. We're going to get a new board and a thermostat. And it's not cheap. I think it was going to cost the lady $1,800 for a thermostat and a control board. But that's a pointed topic I want to talk about for a minute. So we have all this new high efficiency equipment that's being installed, and that's just even the smallest of components is going to be astronomically high. I feel bad for people when these warranties run out, um, and what they paid for these systems, when these warranties run out, and they're having to change $2,000 to $5,000 worth of parts, even when simple stuff fails. You know, I don't know what y'all's thought on this like that. It kind of disgusts me as we go farther along into this into time and with the industry, um, just to kind of see what comes up with that. It just makes me mad. Just um, think back like on simple systems. Yeah, they're not as efficient. But we can get into all that, but you're not paying an arm and a leg to repair them. And even with warranty, it's like it's still going to cost you a bunch, depending on what the repair needs to be done. It's yeah. Let's check in on our polls. We got 15 votes, and I'll end it right there at 15. And looks like let's see when that posts up. Phil Peace takes the win, 53% over 46% to Yellow Jacket. So 15 of y'all voted. Phil Peace takes the victory. And I just did that in general. I didn't really specify what. If we're talking gauges, obviously field piece. If we're talking, well, I'm pretty biased. It's pretty much all field piece for me. There's a few things Yellow Jacket that I have that I like. It just depends. But, quick check of the chat. I'm behind on. Sorry, Rob, I didn't see yours. Do you have the water pump out for tool or drill? Hey, yeah, I can grab that, Rob. Look who it is. Mr. Ted Cook. How are you, buddy? Field piece is awesome. Yes, it is. Field piece. That was the last tool I hadn't showed y'all what I have that I have in this. Save the best for last because this gets used. Obviously, it's probably the first thing I grab on a service call. Probably know what I'm about to show y'all. Field piece meter. Obviously, that's what I have. The SC440. This has been, I've used a lot of meters. This has been my personal favorite. Like I've said with this other stuff, if this thing ever dies or if I need a new one, I'm going back to this. This has been the best one for me. Oh, this hat stinks. Well, I'm sorry, man. I know you'd like it better if it was orange, but gotta be red. Has to be red for me. Field piece equals Trump. Yellow Jacket equals Harris. That's going a little bit extreme. I hope we can just at least give you a game. I think it'll be a game for a while. I think Georgia talent wise will overpower them, but it might be a game for a little while. Who knows, y'all? It might be. It's week one, so anything can happen. Does it do inrush amp? Yes, it does. If you can see that, it has an inrush button on the side. So inrush amps, it sure does. I'll show it again, kind of up close, but it your temp down here. It does pretty much everything. AC, DC voltage, continuity, microfarads, everything you need. It's just very accurate, very quick, very easy to use. So field piece all the way. My leads, I think these are actually made by Fluke. They have nice big grips on them. These are Fluke leads. I pretty much like any leads made by Fluke. That's about the only thing I like about Fluke. But that's the ones I've been using right now. They've been working really good for me. They come with a couple different little attachments, like kind of has these little attachments you can kind of clip on smaller wires, like if you're working on a mini split board. You have the really, really tiny wires. It's good for that kind of stuff. Quick check of the chat. Let's see what I'm missing. Yeah, these leads are really good. I haven't had them long, but they have been excellent. Does it do enter? Yes, we answered that. Give you a game. Yeah. Not sure if we can win it this year. I think Clemson's biggest problem, Ted, was they did not go into the transfer portal. I think they were the only team that did not dip in and find some more talent. So we'll see. We'll see what that does for y'all. Um, Great all around meter for HVAC. Yes, I've loved Phil Pease, Ted. You missed the trivia nights. Fun fact: Clemson was national champion first year of Reagan and first year of Trump. Well, that's interesting, Sam. I didn't know that. I like a good fun fact. Great, probably more affordable than Fluke. I haven't really looked at Fluke prices. I would say it's cheaper. I think this meter was like $300. So I know that's expensive, but I don't even really know what Fluke is right now. You may know what prices of Fluke are. Not that I won't want to know, but I hate Fluke meters, but those, yep, trivia nights. Maybe I dodged them on purpose because I'm a dumb. Oh no, no, Ted, no. You need to drop in on one and school these boys. Um, yes, we tried and we're turned down twice. Wow. Fluke is more for electricians, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I was always told. When I was kind of getting started, I'd be like, "What about Fluke meters?" And they're like, "Oh, that's for electricians." So I just took their advice. Uh, now we got a bunch. Now we're Ted was there. That's awesome. This chat has turned football talk quick. I'm cool with that because I'm done showing y'all tools tonight. Robbie mentioned earlier. Um, Rob Staub mentioned earlier that. Oh man, mine went blank. Oh, the I have a pump for my drill for emptying drain pans. I've used it one time. It works pretty good. It's a newer one. I forget the brand name. I'll show it on another live. I'm really wanting to get and I think Ted has this, and some of the other guy at work has it too. The Milwaukee transfer pump. Um, Definitely wanting to probably get one of those eventually. We used it at work. It worked great. Everybody's videos that they use them, they seem like they work really good. So I'm probably gonna just put a little money aside and get one of those eventually. The baby waking up. Yes, my son has been going through a sleep regression. It has been a full moon. I don't know if that has, if I've seemed a little off tonight. I probably because I've been only sleeping half the night the last few nights. But yeah, he's about 4 nights ago. He's been waking up like half an hour to an hour earlier every night. And me and his mama is a little sleep deprived at the moment. So I've been a little groggy. That's probably why. Um, but yeah, definitely going to look at probably getting one of those pumps. And I think there's a few more things I want. I think we never get satisfied with the tools we have. We're always looking for what's next, what's good, what can we improve, what looks fun. I think um, the tools are more of a collection, not necessarily a. Um, I mean, that's what it is, a collection for sure. Well, what a treat, Mr. Ted Cook dropping in tonight. That was awesome. Um, Good stuff. Good stuff. Um, Good stuff. I do know. I did have a different field piece meter for a while. Yeah, if y'all are wanting to get a new meter, trying to decide, I would go with the field piece SC440. So good stuff. Go back up here. Quick check back. Make sure I didn't miss anybody's questions because I had a lot going on there for a minute. Um, you can convert this channel to a QVC tool shop. Well, I at least did tonight. This was definitely a tool talk. This was tool time with Jesse the Toolman Kelly. Little home improvement humor. 57 sold in the last 5 minutes. That's funny. I'm installing 2 air temp discharge inverter heat pump 5 ton. Nice. That's why I put the most basic Goodman system in our house. Yes, that's my plan. When my system does indeed die, which is, I don't think it'll make it another summer. So probably before next summer. Gonna try to do this. I've decided I'm probably just gonna do a basic Bryant system or carrier. Probably Bryant. Just do a basic Bryant system. I guess it will be 15 SEER at that point. We'll see. So basic, uh, basic Bryant system probably is what I'm leaning towards. And then, yeah, I'll do a big video on that one since it is my home. Show y'all how that turns out. So let's see. Yep. Still using old gauges for new digital. What do you guys? Hey, Rob, don't go to bed. Uh, I need to text you about something when we get off here. But yeah, we'll talk to you. Talk to you soon. Um, check one more thing here. I'm sure glad y'all turned out tonight. This was good stuff. If y'all yeah, I hope I helped somebody make some tool decisions. Uh, like I said, this is stuff I use all the time. A lot of the stuff everyday use, and it's the stuff I found the most success with, enjoyment using. So if y'all seen something that y'all don't have and thinking about getting something along those lines, then consider some of these tools because they've been very helpful and very fun to use. Um, so yeah, that's gonna about do it for the meat of this one, guys. Um, um, I just want to let y'all know a couple quick announcements before we call it a night. The next trivia night, if I don't think Ted's in here anymore, but if he wants to come, the next trivia night will be this next Monday night. They've been on Monday nights, and this next one will be on Monday night. So Monday night, the 26th at 9 o'clock or 8:30 will be the next trivia night. Um, the pod is up to it's $100 Amazon gift card now. So, and I'm at the point where somebody will have to collect it. So y'all tune in Monday night for the trivia. $100 gift card. I mean, 20 questions. So we'll see who can grab that. Still on the road to 2,000 subscribers, guys. We're getting a lot closer. I'm hoping we can hit our goal. So y'all keep helping me get that to grow. Just telling people that might not be subscribed is a huge help, and just introducing them to my channel if they're big on YouTube. And that's a huge help to me. I appreciate it, guys. Love all y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good night. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe this weekend, and we will see y'all next time. Thanks, guys.